The House That Whispers Back, Part 1. The Letter in the Attic. I inherited the house from an uncle I'd never met. My mother used to say he was eccentric, which in our family meant keep your distance. When he died, there was no funeral, no obituary, just a letter from his lawyer and a rusted key in the mail. The house was in Marrow Creek, a nearly forgotten village wedged between ancient woods and an abandoned quarry. I arrived just as the sun dipped below the tree line, painting the sky blood red. The house stood alone at the end of a gravel path. It leaned to one side, as if the earth was trying to swallow it. Ivy had strangled the walls. The windows were clouded with grime. It looked watchful. Inside, the air was thick and still. I felt like I had stepped into something that had been asleep for a long time and didn't want to be disturbed. The first night, there was no electricity, but oddly, the antique oil lamps lit easily. I set up camp in the study, a room with dark oak shelves filled with leather-bound books, each coated in decades of dust. I opened one randomly. The pages were blank, but faint indentations suggested words had once lived there and had been scraped out. As night fell, the silence became oppressive, but it wasn't true silence. I heard something, not footsteps, not scratching, whispering, faint and rhythmic, as if the walls were breathing and muttering secrets through the cracks in their skin. I told myself it was the wind. I was wrong. The letter. On the second day, I explored the attic. A hatch in the ceiling groaned open with a puff of cold air that smelled like mildew and burnt hair. At the center of the attic was a single item, a small wooden box, hand-carved with strange symbols that pulsed when touched. Inside was an envelope, yellowed, brittle. It was addressed to me in my uncle's handwriting. If you're reading this, it means the house has chosen you. I tried to leave. It always brings me back. You must never speak to it. Never answer. No matter what it says.